Peasant Productions presents Math of ESP, a little bit of fun drumming my own homemade spirit drum. Math of ESP, why it works even if you don't believe in it. I'm just being silly. I got all three of my cameras here to try and record the sound of my drum from when I play it. Like I say, the idea of being spiritual is in the heart, in what you believe, what your mental attitude is, and most stuff tries to teach you that it's, you know, someplace else, something else. If you talk with the old people, the Aboriginals, the natives, that were actually spiritual, not the New Age people, not the people that are out there trying to sell you a lot of product for a lot of money and all of that. They will tell you that the best spiritual stuff is the stuff you make yourself. This drum is literally built by me. It's my own creation. It's a little unlike any other hand drum I've ever seen, because I have a plastic rock and roll regular instrumental drum head on this. The carving and all is done by me. This plastic piece here is put because I realized I kind of made a mistake and I carved too much wood out of the drum. It was too straight and I needed to choke it down a little bit. And the direct decorations are all added on by me. Now, at the time I made this drum, my right arm was quite badly injured. I started making this in 2004. This injury was done in 2004. And actually, yeah, I started making it in 2004. I didn't really complete it until just recently. I started fine-tuning it in 2016. I got it back, being able to actually sit and play with it in 2015. It wasn't out of my possession per se. It was. I wasn't where I could do anything with it. I was in an apartment building where I couldn't get away with using it. So it's been a long progression of getting around to actually having any fun with it. But when I first started building it, 2004, 2005, my right arm was severely damaged and an awful lot of pain. So I learned to play with just one hand. Okay, fine. It's my thing. I'm not trying to impress anybody and all of that. This is just me having fun doing my thing. But when I play, because it is technically a spiritual drum for me, all this stuff is rather spiritually motivated within me and what I do. I tend to do a tap or a dance on it for what I'm trying to achieve. So just for the fun of it, I'm going to think the thoughts of, I don't know, world peace, and more importantly, I'm sending a message out there because in 1960, when I was first informed by the spiritual realm of what I had for a contract and what my agreement was with this coming to this planet, I was informed, of course, that I would see the death of the human race on this planet, and I was also given the understanding that part of my magics that I would use and instigate, do whatever, whatever you want, however you want to put it, part of that would be involving the creation of a starship that would come here to pick me up at the time where the planet is in pretty rotten shape and it's relatively, everybody's falling over dead everywhere. It's a good time to get the heck out of here. I would then take off on that starship, cruise around the universe, and after 20, 30 years of cruising around, I would come back. The time dilation of that would be several 100 million years for this planet, and I would be able to see if some of the things that I do when I talk to the rest of this planet itself, the spiritual entities that govern the planet and the tectonic plates, the weather, the oceans and stuff like that, in pushing the recycling button, would be correct. Would the spiritual realm be happy with what I did, type of a thing. Not certain I can really change anything at that point in time, but needless to say, this starship is supposed to be on its way out there, being created already, coming. So this is just kind of a tap by me for me to have fun with the cameras and see what I can do, mixing the sound. That's why I've got the camera up here, I've got another one down at my feet, and I've got the microphone over there. And this is just being silly and playing around. My two other cameras here only run for like 10 minutes. So I have that one on that I'm talking to, and I'm going to turn these two on, and then I will do a tap. And yes, folks, I do play one-handed, and I do tend to close my eyes and just let my hand wander around the drum. So for world peace and my starship, wherever it may be, may it come and get me out of here, because I'm tired of this place. You know what I mean? It's a bad world. There's way too much Trump around here. All right. being silly.
Yes.
For a starship that I know, or may not know, ever to come. But it's a wonderful idea. Then I might get to go cruise around the universe.